Hey Google, what's the temperature like today?
In Edmonton today, expect a high of 38 and a low of 13.
You can ask that. Or, hey Google, take me to the nearest mall.
Navigating to Smart Centers Edmonton West.
Good day everybody, this is Vic from V-Drive, bringing it to you one of the finest SUVs of North America, 2025 GMC Yukon XL Elevation. Yes, you heard it right. Ever since they started making Yukons, it was always an SLT package, a Denali package, but they never talk about the Elevation package. It was always part of the truck lineup where you see the Elevation package. But in 2025, they kicked out the SLT and they brought this Elevation, which gives you a similar idea of an SLT actually, where you have the chrome look at the front end here, right? Interior is pretty much like an SLT, but they just named it differently, right? But today we're going to jump into and what are the differences that you can see from the previous generation to this generation. First off, I'm going to like to talk about similar remote controller, as you can see right here, lock and lock, remote starter, all that good stuff. But check out the front look here. It looks pretty amazing. Looks pretty cool. You have the nice LED lights at the front end here with the 3 precision stackable headlamps that looks really neat. I'm going to quickly start the vehicle so you can just see how the lights looks like. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it directly in the sunlight, but it looks pretty neat. You have the nice chromed up look, just like an SLT, and of course the red GMC logo. Behind that grille, you can see you have the aero shutters that are automatically controlled based on the temperature. They are currently closed, so they can trap all the heat that is engine is producing inside there. Your block heater pocket is actually right here, so of course there's going to be a small cover here. Again, just picked out this vehicle so I can do a quick review, but it does come with that. You have the fog lamps there too, front end sensors, front camera, all that good stuff. On the side right here, you have the 20 inches aluminum brushed rims, as you can see, with the dual rotors. So dual rotors, so they can provide better heat dissipation, they can stop you quickly. No air suspension, but still independent suspension front and back, so you can have the maximum comfort that you can expect from a Yukon actually. Price of this beast is going to be around $107,000 in Canada, plus of course your fees, GST and luxury tax, right? Look at this. It's a spaceship, actually. That's what I like to call it. Or you can call it a boat, whatever, right? But when you drive in this vehicle on the road, it commands a lot of respect, a lot of comfort, and that's something what you can expect when you buy a GMC, right? Let me just quickly open up the engine so I can talk about a few more things. Alrighty, here it is. So it's a signature Ecotec 5.3 V8 engine that puts a 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque with 10-speed transmission. Fuel economy, if I'll talk about, based on the people that I have sold this vehicle, yes, I do sell cars along the side, GM product. They are getting right about 13 kilometers per 100 kilometers when they drive it through the highway, and if they actually drive it in the city, they get right around that 15, 16. Again, it depends upon your driving habits. You do have your dynamic fuel management there too, where your engine goes from 8-cylinder to all the way down to 2-cylinder, depending how you drive it. And of course, if the cruise control is on place, can save you some fuel economy there too, right? A lot of space right there. Of course, your coolant, air filter, battery, all that good stuff. But let's just get down to the back of the vehicle real quick. It's going to give you a pretty much similar look, and of course there are a few more extra features that you can expect with this vehicle there. Long vehicle, of course the shorter one is going to be about 14-16 inches shorter. But let's check out the back of the vehicle here real quick. No dual exhaust, that's something which you get in Denali only, but there's a single outlet that's actually hanging on the side over there. And of course your tow hitch comes right out of this area. There are small clips that you can just open it up and it just comes out, and your tow hitch right there. Radar and sensors, Yukon badge, and of course your Elevation badge, which is actually blacked out. You do have a rear camera mirror with the back camera, which I'm going to talk about in a second a little bit more. But let's just check out the back of the vehicle here real quick. Here it is. You can throw a body or two if you would like to, right? A lot of space. It's going to be pretty much like an older Yukon. Here's your block heater cord, of course. Not much differences inside other than the screen and the front layout, which I'm going to get into. You do have power options. If you want to drop your seats, you can press these buttons and your seats will go down. And same if you would like to lift them up. And the front 2 buttons if you would like to drop your seats from the front sides there. Look at this. So I do have my bag over there. That's why you won't be able to see it, but we can demonstrate it on the other side there. Look. right? You won't be able to pull them up because that's just the way the vehicle is designed. You do have a 110 volt port at the back right here if you want to charge your phones or any equipment when you're going out on a camping trip or a long drive trip. Press the button and the whole thing comes down. If you would like to just open up this window right here, you can actually, there's a small button right here underneath, or you can press this button and the whole thing just opens up, and boom, you can throw all the groceries in here. Small wiper blade right here that can actually clean your rear window, right? Pretty cool stuff. Let's just get into the vehicle now. All right, here it is, back of the vehicle here. Plenty of space. I'm 6'2". I'm going to quickly actually try to show you how it looks like. You have the buttons on the side, or you can pull this latch. It's too new. You can get buckets or bench seat in the middle, so you can fit 7 or 8 people depending on your need here. And here it is. Fully leather seats with the white stitchings, white piping, USB-C port, your cup holder here, snacks section here too. And if I drop these seats right there, look at this. You do have plenty of space here actually. And of course you can move this seat forward and backwards depending on how you like, or you can also put your legs in here like this, because you know what? When you drive a Yukon, you're the real boss. You know what I mean? In the middle here, you have 110 volt port, USB, HDMI cable, heated seats, and a full panoramic sunroof, which you can see. You do have these big screens at the back here too. Of course, vehicle is off. I'm going to show it to you how it works. There are headphones that you get with this. You can plug in your normal Apple headphones or Samsung earbuds or any name brand ones with these ones. And I'm going to get into in a second. And if you want to come out, all you do is just get this done. And here it is. Look at this. So easy, so convenient. Even when you get a 3-seat in the middle, you can do that with the 60-40 split, so it's going to look like this. So this portion is going to be 60, that portion is going to be 40, right? Pretty cool stuff. And if you want to lift this up, you can do this. You can go, oops, I'm slipping a little bit. You can go all the way back like this. And if you want to recline a little bit more, you can actually. That's a lot of recline, don't you guys think? Right? You do have airbags here, because that's where you will also be putting your baby there, so safety is very important. And I'm gonna move this because it looks odd. One quick thing I would like to mention, you do have a carbon fiber finish right here, Bose stereo system, plenty of space where you can throw your snackies every time you wanna go on a quick road trip or whatever you have. I'm gonna move my seat back a little bit just because I can. There you go. My front seat is way too far back. All right, so you can connect your HDMI right there in the middle, and you can play whatever you want to. You can check your vehicle status right here. You can check the speedometer. So if your driver is driving fast or slow, you can check that here. You can check your fuel range, or you can check your trip information, right? And you can adjust your screen brightness here. Look at this thing. Oh, it looks like it doesn't happen. So it's just with the buttons. So you just press plus or minus and you control all that. With the headphones, you can connect your headphones. You can use the cabin speakers too if you would like to. So whatever you're playing over here, you can put it through the speakers. But in that case, understand, you can only play one thing at a time. If you want to play 2 different things, of course, it won't be ideal to do that. Again, you won't be able to do it. You can only play everything from one screen in the vehicle, from one screen only and only alone, right? If my English makes sense, right? But yeah, you can turn it off if you would like to, and the whole thing just shut down, or you can just tap on it. Now, I'm going to quickly show you the headphones that you get with it. For that, I'm going to have to just quickly go at the front end here. So look at this. That's a huge vehicle. My God, I just love this thing. If you guys are huge Yukon fans, actually, please drop a comment below and let me know which year of a Yukon you have, or which year of a Yukon you would like to have, right? And if you have any questions or anything like that, I'll be happy to answer. Please drop a comment below. So your side mirrors are going to look exactly like the same. Of course, your blind spot detection, your power seats with the lumbar support, and of course, very comfy leather seats inside here, right? Bose stereo system, all that jazz, which I already talked about. You have your Mac. With this package, you also get your trailer brake controller, 360 camera, all these sensor option. You do have auto park assist. Unfortunately, with this snowy weather, I won't be able to demonstrate all that, but I have another video which I'm going to link it to so you can see how it works, because this feature is kind of standard in all of the trim packages too. You have auto 4x4 light controls, all that good stuff. So this is the main thing right here inside the vehicle. They made quite a lot of changes inside here. Now with even the Elevation package or the SLT package, you can get actually Super Cruise option, and you do have paddle shifters there. You must have seen this in my other videos with Acadia, with the Sierra EV Denali. This is the kind of a setup you get, like a big screen, all that stuff. Now you also have a rear camera mirror too, right? And if you would like to actually wash that camera, you can. Look at this thing. You can wash your rear window and you can wash that camera. And I'll quickly show it to you. So you have 360 camera, of course. That's your backup camera. Look at this thing. So washing that rear vision, and that's your backup camera, right? Looks pretty neat, isn't it? Small storage space right here. Nice dash all around, carbon fiber finish all around there. Heads-up display, I'm sure you can actually see it. And a big cluster screen. You can also throw your navigation there if you would like to, right? Super Cruise, which I already talked about. You have a heated steering wheel. That's a Super Cruise button right there. Paddle shifters, pretty cool. The way you shift your transmission is like this. You put it in reverse and you press park, and boom, there you are. You're in park pack again, right? Big screen here. You do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, whereas in some of the GM EV vehicles, you do not get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto anymore. That's just the way it is. You do have park assist, where you can decide if you would like to exit, if you would like to park in a space, all that cool stuff. I'll attach another video where you'll be able to see it actually. Trailering option, where you can set up your trailer, all that cool stuff. Your vehicle status, instead of having all the vehicle information in that cluster screen, you'll be able to get that here. For example, you can click it right here. You want to see the oil life, you want to see the maintenance, all that cool stuff. If you want to see gauges, transmission fluid, oil pressure, it's all in this cluster screen there too. Right now, if you would like to throw this over in this screen, you can actually go in one of these sections here and you can throw it add to driver display, and you'll be able to see all that jazz there, right? Now you can select this screen here where you can throw your maps in here, audio right here, and you do have Google Assistance. For example, I'm in Edmonton right now. If I would like to talk about if I want to go somewhere, for example, I don't know, if I want to go to West Edmonton Mall, I can just say, hey Google, take me to West Edmonton Mall.
Looks like your network connection is not stable. My apologies.
That sometimes can happen, right? But let's just open this up real quick. I'm going to review all these settings, make sure everything is enabled. Now let's do that. Hey Google, what's the temperature like today?
In Edmonton today, expect a high of 38 and a low of 13.
You can ask that. Or, hey Google, take me to the nearest mall.
Navigating to Smart Centers Edmonton West.
That's another little mall that we have. It's not a big mall, it's a strip mall actually, but you guys have an idea, right, what exactly I'm trying to do. So you have that automatic connection, and if you use a Google phone, of course, you'll have that even better because you can set up your Google, you have a Google account. But even if you have Siri, you can give a command to Siri and your whole screen will function like this. Even though in the advanced world, a lot of manufacturers are actually throwing everything on the screen, but GM still kept these buttons right here. Look at this. You still have your temperature controls right here. You have your heated seats, cooling seats right here. Like there's real buttons there, so you don't have to worry about it. Then comes your wireless charging, as you can see. That's just my key and my another phone, right? You have your cup holders and your center storage. Now, you can press this button and move this whole storage back so you can actually access additional storage right here. Or you can just move this thing all the way front, no problem, and keep things the way you want it to. These are your headphones that you get from the factory actually. That looks pretty neat actually. Look at this thing. I'm gonna quickly show it to you. GMC branded headphones. Now SLT, which was the older Elevation, you can say, they were not really coming with the standard package, but you can add the headphones and the screen package in them. It's called the media package there, but it's easily available in the 2025s right now because it's a demand for most of the families, and considering those things, GM has put those ones in the vehicle there. But yeah, that's about it. That's the vehicle right there for you, right? And if you have any, I hope this actually helps you to make a quick decision for the vehicle that you wanted to get next. If you have any questions, as I said, please drop a comment below. And if you would like to have more information on any kind of vehicle, drop a comment below for that as well. And if you like what I'm doing, please show some support. I'm really gonna build this YouTube big and make sure I have more and more fun content and better content for you guys, so you can decide by watching my videos which vehicle is better for you or not, right? Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my other channels too. Thank you so much.